Hello, everyone. It's Melissa here. Today, we're going to review exam prep question number 311. During a coaching session, your client pauses for an extended time after you ask a powerful values-based question. They're looking away and breathing slowly. As the silence stretches beyond 30 seconds, what's the most appropriate coaching approach? A, maintain the silence, trusting the client's internal process and observing their nonverbal cues. B, gently say, I'm noticing this pause. What are you becoming aware of right now? C, rephrase the question to offer a different entry point into the topic. D, ask, would it be helpful to talk through your thoughts out loud? Or E, say, let's come back to this later and explore something else for now. So for the competencies that are relevant to this question, we're looking at active listening and presence, nonverbal communication, and the ability for the coach to use silence appropriately. The competencies also say that active listening involves silence appropriately to hold the space and allowing clients time to reflect, process, and identify what emerges. So now when we look back at the response options, let's unpack each one a little bit further. So option A is maintaining the silence, trusting the client's internal process, and observing their nonverbal cues. This is reflecting coaching presence, staying fully present, resisting the urge to fix or fill the silence. We see that the client has nonverbal cues, looking away, slowly breathing. It may suggest they're still processing. They're not disengaged or overwhelmed, and they're not looking back for more from the coach just yet. So holding the silence here can be an act of trust, allowing the insight to surface at the client's pace. In option B, gently saying, I'm noticing this pause. What are you becoming aware of right now? This can be a helpful approach, but doing it too soon, especially while the client is visibly processing, might disrupt a deep moment of reflection the client's having. So it's responsive and aware, but maybe slightly less helpful than simply holding the space a little bit longer. Option C is rephrasing the question to offer a different entry point into the topic. This is not ideal. So this implies the client didn't understand or connect to the original question, which isn't necessarily supported by their reflective body language. It could be interrupting their internal work and shifting the dynamic from client-led to more coach-led. In option D, asking, would it help to talk through your thoughts out loud? This can be well intended, but it might be a little bit directive, introducing a suggestion rather than honoring the client's current silence. It may also put subtle pressure on the client to verbally or prematurely shift away from their emotional processing that's happening. And option E, saying, let's come back to this later and explore something else for now. This is quite disruptive. It breaks the moment and could signal the coach having discomfort with the silence or the depth of the question. And it risks missing a powerful insight that could be emerging if the space is just held. So that leaves us with option A as the most helpful approach to this question. So if you are looking for more support, I have many options for you. This is an exam where it's really helpful to get some practice doing questions just like this one so that you can anchor into the situational judgment style questions that you're going to see on the test. You have options of attending a live study group. There's also a self-paced virtual course where we go through many questions just like this one. And I have 4 timed practice tests that are also available to help you practice time management, working through situational judgment questions just like this one. I'll pop the website below where you can access information about the courses, the groups, and the practice tests. And if you're looking for early access to more practice questions and video, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel below. I'll pop that in here. Thank you.